Oh,
As
hey, where?
Hi, Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Alhamdulillah, all well. You're
I'm
still the
fine.
same, Rania. You haven't changed.
No, I have changed quite a bit. I mean, depends on since when
Uh,
we were just
I, I'm I, I'm
uh,
picturing you as a little girl sitting right in front of me.
um we were just sharing a little while ago when we started this live video about I was sharing my memories of I remember how I remember your music, and the whole idea of this evening performance, online performance. The whole idea is to go back to some of our beautiful memories and gentle memories. And the tagline as well for this show says that memory is a great babysitter. And now that we've all been home for so many days, it's really lovely to remember old things. Please tell everybody about yourself and how you're feeling.
You
Um,
know, your family knows more about me than I know about myself. You should be asking your mom about me and your dad about me. They would have a lot more to say, more candid introduction. Well, anyways, what do you want to know? I mean, you know me since you were born, since your childhood, you know me. But about my music, my work, or what?
yeah, absolutely. About your work, about your music, what you're going to sing for
Basically,
us.
oh, sing! I would sing what you've grown up listening to all your life, and beautiful songs, the '60s and '70s music melodies, amazing numbers. अब तुम्हें कहानी बताऊं जिस तरह ये सब मामला शुरू हुआ. नाम ले दूं सबके.
जी बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
देखो भाई, तो हमारे पड़ोस में. अच्छा, उर्दू में हम बात कर सकते हैं कि
जी
नहीं?
जी बिल्कुल बिल्कुल उर्दू में बात कर
अच्छा,
सकते
इन हमारे पड़ोस में, हमारे नेबर्स में एक हमारे रहते, हम जहाँ रहते थे ना पहले, तो उनका नाम था कुद्दूसी साहब. ठीक है. और कुद्दूसी साहब ये वो वाला टीवी के ड्रामे वाले नहीं है. तो उन कुद्दूसी साहब की एक बेगम थी, उनका नाम था आमना बाजी. ठीक है.
हैं जिनको मैं
आमना
जानती हूँ.
बाजी, मुझे नहीं पता आप जानती हैं,
नाउ
मैं तो आपको
नाउ आई
अपनी
नो
तारीफ बता रहा हूँ.
बट
आप जानती नहीं, हमें क्या पता. मशहूर शख्सियत थी, वो जानते होंगे लोग उनको. तो आमदाबाजी के हमारे बिल्कुल ऐसे घरेलू ताल्लुकात थे. आपको पता है पहले वक्तों में, olden times, when we were growing up, there was no there was we never used to lock our doors. Doors used to be open. We used to eat in the same plate. They would come to our house and we'd go to their house, just next door neighbor kind of thing. And so Amna Baji had a couple of cousins, and Amna Baji's younger sister, her name is Kausar. She was there, and we would sing. And I was in school at that time. You know, I'm talking about 70s, and we would whistle, sing, and whatever numbers that were coming, and we were living together like one big happy family. And Amna Baji's had a couple of cousins, two lovely ladies. One was called Anjum and the other Yasmin. So obviously for me it was Anjum Appa. She was elderly female. और वो सर से पैर तक मोहब्बत के सिवा कुछ नहीं थी. यानी जितनी मोहब्बत, शफकत, the love that I got from them, it's, I tell you, I I don't know about a good or bad artist, a good or bad singer, but I am one hell of a lucky guy to have, to be with these kind of people, with Amna Baji, with Kausar, with Anjum Appa, with Yasmin. And so it so happened that obviously I've been playing my guitar from my school days, and I've always loved playing guitar. I loved the sound of it. In fact, as a child, I used to make my own guitars. I remember back in school, a guitar at that time, a Pakistani guitar, used to cost 60 rupees only. And I couldn't afford that 60 rupee guitar. My mom would say, nothing doing. कोई नहीं, अभी ये नहीं, हम अगले साल लेंगे or whatever. What happened next was, finally I got myself a guitar when I was in class 10th, probably, or class 11th. And this lovely my sister Anjum Apa, उनकी शादी की आ गई बारी. So ना Anjum Apa's family was जो उस्मान अंकल थे ना, डैडी हम जिन्हें कहते थे. Oh God, what a man, what a man, what a man. I mean, I don't have words to explain his personality. मुझे लगा कि I lost my parents at a very young age, but with these guys there मुझे लगा कि मेरी family तो वही है. और मुझे उस्मान अंकल ने, हम डैडी कहते थे, उस्मान अंकल तो अभी कहना पड़ रहा है. So it was like, daddy was like, मेरी एज के थे वो. अगर तुम्हारे साथ होंगे तुम्हारी एज के होंगे, अगर तुम्हारे बेटे के साथ होंगे तुम्हारे उसकी एज के होंगे. And I have yet to come across a more full of life human being. I've never seen somebody so much full of life. और उन्होंने फिर वो जो एक मैजिकल वर्ल्ड था मेरे लिए, जब अंजुम आपा की शादी तय हो गई, एक बड़े अच्छे से आदमी थे, बड़े शर्मीले से, बड़े he was a very had a very lovely smile, this gentleman whose name was Azam Durrani, and Azam Durrani's family was a lovely family also. And when they decided to tie the knot, and अब वहाँ हुआ जनाब मिरास पना शुरू. हमने कहा अब तो, डैडी ने कहा अब तो ये तो होने से लगा कि 1 महीने से कम तो गाना हम गा नहीं सकते. एंड हिल पार्क के पास उनका घर था, नियर हिल पार्क ऑफ शहीद मिलत रोड. एंड एवरी इवनिंग the white chandnis, the motia gajras, the full ACs, blast, and the smell of flowers and the dholak, and oh God, it was like walking into maybe for me, I'm telling you now, I think the first time I'm saying it, it was like walking into Cinderella's castle, a magical castle, with the smell and color. We would sit and we would start singing, and it would go on till the very next early morning. And Daddy was a wonderful cook and used to make these amazing roasts and stuff, and the whole thing. That little house there near Hill Park, it was like for me it was like a castle. It was like, oh God, another evening, and we wouldn't sleep the whole day. The next morning we'll say, okay, let's go. The whole night singing. We'll have nashta at Usman uncle's daddy's house, and we'll say, okay, let's go to the beach. Without sleeping, 24/7, we go to the beach. The whole day again on the beach, singing, dancing, singing, dancing, singing, dancing. Again coming back, maybe take a break for about an hour and a half or something, go take a bath and change, go. Again sitting there at Anjum Appa's place with the same surroundings, same magic, again singing. So this is... those sessions were, I think, the best sessions for me to rehearse, to connect, to know, and so much of, I think the most important thing of this is that there was so much of love going around, there was so much genuineness going around, that anything that was happening, it was the best that could happen. Whether it was the music, whether it was the dholak, whether it was Babar Tajammul's Naal, whether it was Javed Ibrahim's Dafli, whether it was Munna's Matka, whether it was my song with Yasmin, Kausar, Anjum, and there's so many names, there's so many people. There's a whole, I found a whole new family for myself and for my music, a great audience, mentors, I would say. They would say, ye wala gana, ye wala gana, ye wala gana, ye wala gana, and we would know and sing and sing and sing. That's how it all started, actually, in a nutshell. Maybe you know those guys. I don't know. I'm hoping those guys are listening. I hope they're listening to what I'm saying.
We'll send this to them if they're not listening. But just for all the other people who are listening, just the other people who are listening, just wanted to say that this was a story from 1979, and Anjum, who you're talking about, is actually my mother, and this is how we decided to have this conversation and really talk about the old memories. And so आज आप किसको याद कर रहे हैं अपने दोस्तों में से? I mean, you took a lot of names.
मुझे तुम्हें पता है
अगर
मुझे
अगर
वो
आपके
घर
साथ आज कोई म्यूजिक बजा रहा होता तो who would you like with you?
Oh, Babar and Javed and Munna, the whole with all crazy fours, you know, and obviously with Yasmin there to interject Jumla yahan, Jumla wahan, and the whole lot. I just can't. Now that I've started talking, I can't get Usman Uncle out of my head. His love, his presence, his uh, I don't know how much of him you got to know, but the way uh, we would do crazy things, you know. I don't know if you, obviously, now these guys had a friend whose name was Parvez Saeed, no? Okay? Beji. He was going abroad to study. And imagine daddy now, we call, he's an elder person. He's obviously, he's a father figure. He's, no, no, hum usko chhodne jayenge. So everybody went to the airport and with this pila phool har, you know, phool ka har, and with the guitar, and we started singing, standing there at the exit, you know, and you guys said it was the most fun thing anybody could have ever done. And you know, we used to do these crazy things. We've always, and then we had coined a word. We were the pagal kukkars, you know. We used to be the pagal kukkar. Oh, pagal kukkar. Because we were all crazy. We were all mad. We had nothing better to do but to sing and sing and sing.
Some people asking questions. Someone's asked you to sing Pira Ho. Of course, we will sing that once we go onto Facebook. Lots of hearts coming from all your fans.
Love you, love you.
Somebody has said, good to see you after so long. And Azlan is nowhere, I don't know who that is saying, remember the great Elvis tribute concert Khaled sir performed
Oh yes, at the Indus.
Indus.
Yes, yes. I used to work at Indus. I was the general manager in Indus Television, so obviously. Great,
right.
Wonderful.
Could you... Somebody has said, how has the art of Pakistan changed now compared to before? I mean, you have been working with theatre and so many different platforms.
Ironically, you know, Pakistan Pakistan has been unstable in a lot of fields. Pakistan itself has been a very unstable country. If you go back to the times that I was growing up, back in the 60s, now we had this beautiful piece of land away from us, which was called East Pakistan, which is now Bangladesh, and the movies of that time, you know, we had Muslihuddin as a composer, we had Bashir Ahmed composing and singing, Darshan Khaled Rahman Saab and Shabnam and Firdausi Begum and, you know, Shahnaz and so Shahnaz Begum. So the music scene and the art scene was very alive and kicking at that time. And then beautiful numbers. Hopefully, we get to sing those songs too. And then what happened? And after post 71, we went to a nosedive, and yeah, we lost one of our dear. But let's not go into the politics of that. It was a great blow. It was a massive. It still hurts, you know, when you think of it. It still hurts, especially for people who grew up in those times, people who know, and to people who are bold enough to face the fact and to know and to understand as to why we lost that part of land and the people. That hurts. It was something. It was avoidable. Anyway, so due to all the political upheavals that Pakistan has gone through, ironically, which I think it's only natural, that the art also suffered. There was a time when you were not allowed to, you couldn't sit on the way you are sitting. You were not allowed to go in public life. You had to have a dupatta on your head or whatever. So Pakistan has always had this identity crisis. has always been going through this crisis, have always been put through this identity crisis. We've always, when we came into being, we were evolving in a very nice space. It's in a very nice place. I remember when we were growing up, my father and my mother, they used to go out to parties and all that. They were members of the Sin Club. We had New Year party. We celebrated Christmas. We celebrated Diwali. It was a normal thing, but like we were normal human beings. We were the beings of the subcontinent. Suddenly one guy comes up and said, we are Arabs now. Suddenly you didn't know what hit you. Why they want us to be Arabs is beyond my comprehension. We are nothing to do with Arabia.
We've been. So I just wanted to share that some of our major work has been focused on South Asia and that identity. How all of us as South Asians share our musical heritage, artistic heritage as well, and a lot of our work with Salt Arts for the past 5 years has been focusing on bridging that, and consistently making a dialogue, singing each other's songs, getting inspiration from each other's poetries. A lot of our collaborators have also been, in fact, ये जो home series हम आज कर रहे हैं, 13 March को, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So on 13th of March, our team went, into a work from home kind of a setting, right? And since then, I was getting some disturbance. I was just trying to, we were talking about South Asia, and I wanted to make a point here. Home series जो हम लोग quarantine जब से शुरू हुआ है, तब से हमने तकरीबन 7 editions किए home series के. होम सीरीज का पूरा मकसद ही यही था कि जितने आर्टिस्ट और उनकी फैमिलीज अपने अपने घरों में हैं, we wanted to reach out to them and see how they were doing, how they were being creative. And the first one we did with Hamza Akram Qawwal in Karachi. So Hamza and his brothers, they performed Qawwali, and they really talked about gratefulness and shukr of all the things that we have. And, it was a very, very soulful night. And after that, we worked with several artists. But what I wanted to share tonight is that one of the artists we collaborated was from Mumbai, Ankur Tiwari. He was a beautiful, beautiful artist. He's a good friend of ours. And we really enjoyed that show. And we wish that, we wish we could continue doing collaborations across borders. Today, there has been a notice issued to artists across. And they've been asked to...
By who? Who issued the notice?
I think there's a notice. No. I think Indian artists have been asked not to collaborate online. So
that's so silly. I think that's the worst.
We want
in this day and age, when the world is becoming a global village, it's the time, the need of the hour is to unite, to be one, to think beyond caste, creed, and religion, to just, be what you are. We are all humans. We are the same race. And I am dead against any kind of censorship. I am dead against any kind of NOCs. It's absurd. It's ridiculous.
No, we just, I think from a very personal and a very human point of view, I think right now we're all reaching out to each other, and I think we should continue talking and making art.
Yes.
Somebody is sending us love from India. We have some listeners. We will
we
sing
love you.
some
We love you.
lovely Indian, old retro Indian songs today. I'm very excited about it. कुछ आप बताएंगे what kind of songs will you be singing? बहुत से लोग यहाँ से अब Facebook migrate करेंगे 10 बजे, so just to give them an idea.
तो उसपे ये है कि हम 60 और 70 की दहाई के गाने गाएंगे. उनमें हेमंत कुमार के भी होंगे, किशोर कुमार के भी होंगे, रफी साहब के भी होंगे, कुछ एक आध फिल्मी गजलें भी होंगी. और उसपे हमने थोड़ा सा छिड़काव रखा है. मेरे दोनों बेटे अम्मार और कुमैल, वो भी एक गाना, दो गाने आपको सुना देंगे. कुछ आज के सुना देंगे, वो अगेन हिंदुस्तानी पाकिस्तानी इसी साउथ एशिया के ही है. कुछ अंग्रेजी भी गा देंगे, डिपेंड करता है, जो अगर आपकी फरमाइश आएगी वो भी गा देंगे, है ना. और या
Can you tell us about your sons and their music a bit?
Well, my elder son is the crazy coach. You know, he's those headbangers. You know, he's a massive. I must admit that he's a great guitarist actually. The kind of guitar that I could never play, he plays that. He's into heavy metal. He's into really, heavy soul kind of a thing. He composes, he writes his own song. He's in his final year at the Karachi University. He's learning filmmaking. He wants to specialize in sound mastering and all that. It's a good thing. And my younger one is more into desi stuff and romantics, love song and some softer version of. I think my
That's
music
very
has
sweet.
split into two, and the Angrezi bit has gone this way, and the Urdu bit has gone. Both can sing both numbers. So my wife has a handful. Actually, the three Mirasis sitting with her, and she's the only one who's just an audience, So she has her handful of everything.
Khala Jamil has sent a comment. She's saying, I have amazing memories of Khaled Anam coming over to our
Yes.
complex and singing
Raju
because my
Jamil,
father.
yeah, yeah. Raju Bhai is a very dear old friend. Raju Bhai's family, in fact, जमीलुद्दीन आली साहब के रिश्तेदार हमारे पड़ोसी होते थे उसी बिल्डिंग में जहां आमना बाजी और हम रहते थे वहीं पे
अच्छा.
हाँ तो राजू भाई हिमसेल्फ इज अ ग्रेट सिंगर हमने बड़ी मस्ती की है ओ कैरल और वहीद मुराद के और ही हैज अगर कहानी performing arts की लेनी हो तो Raju Jamil is the person to get hold of. He will give you the exact
Nice.
description and places and Jamiluddin Ali was a
It's
great
such
fan.
it's so funny. All your memories are going back to the same apartment complex with Qudusi Saab
Yeah,
and with
with
the
Kudusi
Jamils.
Saab.
And
Yeah.
Khala, this is a really interesting
That's how
connection.
it started, no? Paula is such an amazing photographer, right?
Yes, Khala is a wonderful collaborator as well, and Khala has collaborated on a few projects with Salt Arts in the past. We did some wonderful portraits of strings actually a few
Oh,
years
wow,
ago, and then
wonderful.
several artists of Ali Hamza and
So
Jimmy.
Paula has
So
to get a bigger camera if she wants to capture because my size is shrink. I'm a quartet, now. I'm a double bass. I'm a cello. Strings can't delay.
oh God, you're so funny. Your jokes are too good.
Uh,
Um,
uh,
everybody's everybody's having a laugh. This is lovely. Acha. So in a few minutes, everyone, we'll be going to Facebook, and please join us on the Salt Arts page. We'll be hearing some live music from Khaled Anam, uh, who is just this incredible
yeah.
artist who's done so much interesting work for so many years in Pakistan and has won the Pride of Performance. And would you like to sing something just before we end this stream and head over to Facebook
Um,
for the people here?
um, okay. There's a song by Yasudas, I find it very, it's a, मुझे बड़ा वो inspire करता है. It's a very happy, it's a very, not a very common song. It goes something like this. आज से पहले, आज से ज्यादा, आज से पहले, आज से ज्यादा खुशी आज तक नहीं मिली इतनी सुहानी ऐसी मीठी घड़ी आज तक नहीं मिली आज से पहले. Oh, it's just a moment, it's a happy moment. We're all getting together. We are
Yes.
wishing everyone a very safe and healthy and happy. And we hope as long as we stay, we'll beat this one.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this conversation. We are heading to Facebook. Once again, this is the Salt Arts Home Series, and we are checking in on artists in different parts of the world and in our own city. And before we go, we have a wave from Fiza Kazmi. Fiza Kazmi and Hamza Akram Qawwal want to say hello. Okay, so people are
Hello,
still joining
hello.
in. Guys, if you have any questions, anything you want to share, we can answer some questions for a few minutes
Yeah,
before
sure.
we head out. But I was just going to take this opportunity to tell everybody that this is the home edition. Thank you for joining from all over. You know, we had a lovely bossa nova band that performed all the way from California as part of their series. The series.
Wow, lovely.
Then Aziz Ibrahim from Manchester. I think you may know him. He is a wonderful musician who lives in Manchester. So, you know, we've been reaching out to a number of artists in different places, and everybody is going through very similar emotions. And we really hope everybody is safe. I hope आप भी अपना ख्याल कर रहे होंगे and you're safe,
बिल्कुल
and that your
करेंगे.
family is taking care and everybody's
All well. All well. So far, so
great.
good. And I wish everyone that everybody's safe anywhere, everywhere that people are listening to us. जो salt से related लोग हैं, salt के fans हैं. I wish them a very safe lockdown. Just
Thank you.
stay in, stay indoors, stay safe, and we're all together. We're all one. Don't worry.
Wonderful. अच्छा जी, everybody, we're moving to Facebook. अगर आपकी कोई comments होंगे, फरमाइशें, anything, you can just send them in the comment section. And we hope that technology is good to us tonight, and we can have a nice
Yeah,
stream.
yeah.
This is for the
Yeah.
old times. This is for good memories, and we hope you have a lovely evening. Anjum, who you've talked about endlessly, is saying "Baagon mein bahar hai." Please sing that.
Oh, I will sing it, but then Yasmin will butt in and say, है. वो ना नहीं कहती थी तो गाना खत्म हो जाता था.
Okay, so
वो
lots
कहता
of
था ना जब तुम.
excitement building up now.
Okay, great. Love to all. Love to all.
All right.
I hope
Thank you,
Yasmin is also
everyone.
on. Get Yasmin online as well.
Okay, we'll try to share this with her. Thank you,
Okay.
everyone.
I
Thank you
will
for
see.
listening. See you
Yeah.
at Facebook in a few minutes. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye.